Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how to model a Revit door and how to modify it so you could work it on your own. So we are starting with creating new family and selecting the metric door template, and we are having this picture, a few parameters, shoulders, etc. We are deleting this one just to make our own in the future, and we're having a few reference planes and a few dimensions. Reference planes, mostly you would use them in the families commonly used to better communicate with Revit mostly. So if you select this reference planes, you could easily place dimensions on them and make the parameters. You can make parameters only on the dimensions or in a different geometry, but mostly you would create parameters on the dimensions, and you update these reference planes with dimensions and give them, for example, width. When you select, for example, in your type, for example, you need to have a width of 150, you're having the situation that the reference plane is moved. So also you could adjust geometry to the reference planes, and in these cases geometry would move and just stretches and going high, above and beyond. So in most cases you would need to have a few reference planes to show geometry in which side you would need to go. You could also make these dimensions on the geometry, but in most cases it would break up. So better to use reference planes. So for example, for now, and use equals. Equals just you can place on a few reference planes and you would have the equal dimensions. For example, if we add a new reference plane and make it to the equals and make it equals right now, remove constraint, it would make them all equals. And okay, for now we are going to the exterior and having this height parameter equals the same. So for example, and also, and we go in this 3D, we are having this opening. Opening is just an opening in the wall. When you're creating a door family, you have like a regular wall and openings. So to look how it would work in the different wall types, you can also make it another wall just to look how it would look, and that's it. The opening itself would open the wall to the end, so to speak. So we are having like this. Start with exterior. We are starting with exterior just to just for the better start, and we are creating new geometry. If we're creating new geometry, we have everything that we need: reference planes, dimensions, and etc. And we would work with sweeps. With sweeps, you firstly create a path, like on this piece, and then create a profile, and it would go accordingly to your preferences, and we are start. In most cases, you would use sketch path, and I recommend you to use this, depending on your situation, but sketch path is just okay. And we would have something like this. But you would need also create this, work with this tool align, just to create this lock. With this lock, it would, if this reference plane would move, this line that you created would also move. So align all these violet pieces. 1 second, this one, and Okay, and we will create our path. Then we would edit the path, the profile, and create one. For that we are going to work on the floor plan and go like this. For example, we would use a rectangle and create something simple like this and lock it up. But this side is not locked. We would create a parameter for it like this and create a parameter shoulder thickness T, for example, and create instance. I like to work with instances. You can make it type depending on your need. There is two different types of parameters, types and instances. Type for all types, the same types to change at once, and instances to work on exactly one, and the same family can be in different sizes and shapes. And okay. In this parameter we would use 20 mostly. And okay. And okay again. In this situation we would having this piece more or less or light, and we are starting to create our panel, door panel. We would start to work with the exterior. When you working on a specific view, you are having a working plane on it. For example, in this situation you are having it is like this. When you go to the reference plane, you are having this like this. So if we go to the exterior and we start to create an geometry and extrusion, if we start right now, for example, I will just make it like this, and okay, on the plan it would look like this. And this panel just a little bit too big, just like this. Yeah, it is started from here. It's not in the right place. I don't want to create a few more of these reference planes right now, so we want to start from other place. We could make it, but when you working on the direct place, you firstly need to create something to start with. So for example, we can start from this reference plane. We could name it 1, for example, and when we start with extrusion of this time, we can set up a new work plane. For example, from the first one, and from now creating this path and lock it up all the way, we can start it from here, as you can see, but that's not the end. When you creating extrusion, there is a start and the end. You could use it in your for your help mostly, just to create new parameter of the thickness of the panel, and we can create it like this and create a panel and thickness and instance. Okay, and if you select it, you can make it 30 and okay, and all right, and we are having something like this. But you also would need a handle, maybe a window. For now we wouldn't do that because it would be in the part 2. For now we are having something like this. We can check it if everything works. For example, the height and apply it, that is works. This one 50. Let's select a different way to look. Example 100. Well, yes, it is working. 30 again. and shoulders 50. It is working all right. And width with 900 and apply. Yeah, that is working all right. So everything is connected and working good. In the next video we would walk through adding a new features like handle and adjusting it, and also we would model opening for it so it would show on a plan perfectly, because for now we would see this and this only, and we would need more of the opening. For now it is done, and see you later. If anything, you can contact me on my email or on my linked sites or Instagram, or depending on what you like. So see you later. If anything, could be in touch.